And a good evening to you. Yes, it's Ghost Critic back, and as promised, a rather special, I think, haul, both from my comic book store and from eBay. I'm going to start with some very special issues to me, and just great pickups. Like I was saying in another video earlier, my local comic book store has been under new management for a good number of years now, and they finally started looking in the basement and sorting out all the boxes down there and bringing them up and starting to finally sell them. Fortunately, the manager of the shop is letting me have a route through the boxes first before he properly prices them all up, so I'm getting some great deals out of him. And I have this to begin with. Fantastic Four issue 37. It's from April 1965, and obviously Stan Lee writing and the fantastic Jack the King Kirby on artwork. You probably can't see as well as I can on this, probably bits. It's not in the greatest shape, but I care not. This is a beautiful, lovely, well-loved comic. Yeah, it's got the big line down there, and whoever's had this before me has tried to keep the binding. They've sellotaped it up, but still inside perfect. It's just a joy to read, and the artwork, obviously my favourite Jack Kirby, and I think now that one classes as my oldest title now, I think, if I'm right. Another Fantastic Four, issue 90. Let's see if we can get that glare off. Is that better? A little bit. Yes, Fantastic Four, issue 90. Again, not in the greatest shape. From 1969, another Stan Lee, Jack Kirby. The story inside is just so good, and the artwork, again, fantastic. These he gave me for £1 each. £1. I am just so happy with my comic book guy at the moment. Fantastic Four issue 101 from August 1970. Whoever had this before decided he wanted to be in the Fantastic Four as well, and has put his name right across. Kenneth Beak, thank you very much for that. The cover is completely off. That has unfortunately not been saved, but inside again is still very good, very readable, and I'm very excited with that. You will see a current trend going on here. Right up to 1982 now, we've got Fantastic Four issue 238. I picked this up for the cover first, to be honest. It's a nice kind of jokey, honest, Doctor Doom is not in this Marvel comic, and he actually wasn't, but you know, the fact that he's on the front cover, just hilarious. Flipping, there are some more from my comic book guide, but just flipping over to eBay for a minute and staying with the Fantastic Four theme. Issue 381, For No More. One of the Fantastic Four, presumed dead, obviously wasn't. Issue 383 kind of gives you a clue who has disappeared, apparently died. Fantastic Four issue 384. Well, I should say Fantastic 3. Issue 385. Issue 386. Issue 387. Issue 388. 389. 390. 391. 392. Nice little run off an eBay seller, but believe me, that was not all in that little haul I got from the same eBay seller. Also, Fantastic Four annual number 27 from 1994. Oh, sorry, tickly throat. Fantastic Four Unlimited, issue number 4. Issue number 5. Issue number 6. And issue number 7. Now, all that run from 381 to 392, plus those 5 issues of Fantastic Four Unlimited, plus the annual, number 27, they all cost me, including postage and packaging, £8, ladies and gentlemen. £8. That's just so ridiculously cheap. And it has actually really got me hooked on Fantastic Four now. I think I'm going to start collecting back issues of Fantastic Four. I was never really into Fantastic Four, to be honest, but since I've been picking up some random issues, and especially those beautiful old ones, that's going to be my next completion, or try to complete. On to other things less Fantastic Four. I managed to pick up some more of the Eternals from 1976, more Jack Kirby. That was issue 2, issue 3, and issue 6. All great Jack Kirby, penned, drawn, concept, all his own, and just brilliant. I love Jack Kirby. He's such a great creation, imagination, the works. My very first Charlton comic, which I think Crom Dewan, my friend Dan, will be impressed with, or at least impressed with me. This is Charlton Comics' all-new Haunted Love, Tales of Gothic Romance from April 1973. It's a horror-type comic with love interest, basically. But it was a great comic. Really enjoyed it. Look out for some more of those. From 1973 on DC, Sword of Sorcery. This was a bi-monthly comic, which unfortunately only lasted 5 issues. Denny O'Neil wrote these. Issue number 3. And based on stories, I guess, by a guy called Fritz Lieber. And number 4. So I've just got 1 and 5 to find to complete that little run. So just a nice kind of little sword and sorcery, fantasy, Dungeons and Dragons type tales. Continuing to complete my run of the first volume of New Gods, I've got that fantastic cover there of Orion of the New Gods, issue 2, May 1971, I believe. Great cover, great condition, little stamp there, but hey ho. Picked up another Marvel 2-in-1, The Thing and the Scarecrow, issue 18. Just out of interest, because, well, it was the cover that pretty much sold me on this one. Marvel Age number 7. I've never seen one of these before, or actually looked inside them. I thought there might have been at least a kind of strip in there, a tale. But no, it's basically what is it, Marvel previews, what we have of Marvel previews today. But the cover's quite nice, the kind of circular artwork, X-Men. It's alright. I won't be looking for any more, let's put it that way. We have issue 9 of Weird Wonder Tales, basically a Marvel reprint of old, I think it was Strange Adventures. There's a few tales in there. Issue 20 of Jungle Action featuring the Black Panther. I got a little excited about this one. It was issue 1 of Marvel Superhero Secret Wars, the original, but unfortunately it's a second printing. I was a bit sad when I looked inside and saw that, but still, Secret Wars, one of the first major crossover type events that happened, and I have very fond memories of reading the British oversized print of these. I think I've mentioned these before. I remember Power Pack being the backup story in it. And finally, yes, finally, I saw this. This is quite funny. I saw this last Saturday on, I think it was Comic Man 123. I'm sure it was him that showed, he had a few of these. And I thought they looked quite fun. And as I was flicking through a few of the boxes at my local comic book store, this turned up and I just thought, I've got to have that now. If Comic Man 123's got it, then I've got to have it. And that's it. That's my haul. I'm expecting some more comics very soon, and no doubt either tomorrow or Saturday I might take another trip to the comic book store and ask to look through a few more boxes. So I hope you enjoyed. Bye bye.